Hey everybody, this is AI coming at you with another tutorial, and I'm going to revisit my most popular video on YouTube is Skype in OBS. Now, my first video was one of my very first tutorials I've ever did, and it's still to this day very popular. I get questions on it daily. People ask me different questions, and then we really have a discussion going on that video itself, and I'm really proud of that video. Even though it was very early on, I really didn't speak well. I think it got the message. A lot of people got informed by it. It was very informative. People liked it, and I get comments, just a lot of questions about it, and I really want to redo it because OBS has changed so much. It's been 3 years since I made that video, and OBS has changed so much. It's not even OBS anymore. It's OBS Studio. There is 2 different versions of OBS, and that version, if you download the other version of OBS, that will still work. Most of the stuff in that video will still work. They changed enough of OBS and OBS Studio where you can't really follow along with it anymore. So that's why I want to make this new video. A lot of the stuff, pretty same principle, pretty much the same thing we're going to be doing is we're going to just be dealing with the video. So people are asking me about the audio. I'm going to do a separate video on how to get Skype audio in, because that's a different beast, because the way Windows handles, and this is for Windows, way Windows handles audio, there's your speakers, your microphone, and your communication, and those are 3 different things, and it sees Skype as a communication. So you have to set the mic, and you have to set the settings, and you actually have to use you can't use your same headphones that you use on your like I'm doing, like I can hear myself. You have to have a separate jack for audio from your system, and then you have to have an audio for you can hear the person talking to them. You can record it. It's really complicated. So we're going to do a different video on that. But this one is just to get the video in. And I use this like if I'm sitting next to somebody and I need a second video camera or something like that, I can bring it in with Skype. So you just call them up with a Skype, and then you can bring it in. I did it. I have a father-son video of Minecraft. So I did. My son was on his laptop. He had his webcam. I was able to just take his video from his webcam and bring it into OBS with my webcam, same screen, and it worked out perfectly. And the lip sync's a little off because he's recording off of my mic sitting there and not his. And the audio quality is a lot better doing it that way. But hopefully this will be helpful, and then we will go into the next step of getting the actual audio in if you need that. So let's get into this. So let's look at this right now. So what we're looking at right here is like a fresh version of OBS. Cleared it off, made a new scene. If you don't know how to do that, there's other tutorials how to get to this point. So check those out. If you really don't know how to use OBS, look up some tutorials on how to use OBS. But this is this is OBS Studio, by the way. So if you can see up top, and this is a brand new, just updated it, so they added some new features. So this is just plain old OBS. I added a scene right here. I have 2 scenes really. I have a blank scene in there. So I got my video capture device, so you're seeing my webcam. So I'm going to bring in Skype. So what I recommend, if you don't know how to use Skype, learn how to use Skype, because you're going to learn how to make that phone call, that connection. Now, in Windows 10 has Skype built into it, and that's not the one you want. You don't want the Windows 10 version. This one right here, you see that Skype version? No, you go on their website and install the standalone version of Skype for the person who's recording it on OBS. Now, the other person, the other system can be the Windows 10 version. Doesn't matter. But this version, to capture it the way you want to capture it, get the standalone version. Run that, because you can run them both. It doesn't matter. So you run that version, make the phone call, and get the video. I want to switch over to the... and the best way to do this is to have at least 2 screens to bring this into OBS. Have one screen that you can check your OBS. You're going to want another screen off to the side like I have over here. As you can see, I have the phone the phone call between Skype going right now. That's my laptop that you're seeing that's sitting right next to me, right over here. So we have a connection here. I'm calling my desktop that's sitting right here. So I have 2 different accounts. I have my son's laptop right here, and then he called me, and so, or I called him, whatever works. Now, so to get this screen up here, this big screen, you're gonna get this little, as you can see, this little version of it right here, and I was trying to do it with this, but as you see, if you hover over it, and if you mute this, you're gonna get this little mute symbol all the time. So I was like, man, how can I do that? So if you just double click on it, it gives you a bigger version. So this is what you're gonna capture right here, this screen right here, and then it's gonna this part's gonna go away, hopefully. Let's see here. So that little, so this is a screen right here. We're gonna take in, and then we're gonna slap that into our scene over here. So we're gonna slap that in there. So how we do that is, so we go to our sources. We're gonna add another source, and then we are going to pick Windows Capture. I believe it's Windows Capture, and then we said okay. So, and now it's looking for a source. So now we need it to tell it to do Skype. See right there? And so we got, and now I have my second source right there. All right, said okay. Just like before, picked it. So as you can see, it's picking it, and then you can be done right there if you want to. But I don't like this this outline. I don't like showing this all this numbers and the name and everything. I want it to look like just like my screen I got, just like my webcam. So I want it to look just like my webcam right there. So what you got to do now is you got to on your Windows Capture, right there, right click it and hit filters. See that? Filters right there. I'm gonna do that again just in case you missed it. See, right, hover over it, right click, and then you're gonna get the filter option right there. So hit the filters. Up here is gonna go filters. Now you're gonna add a filter, a little plus sign right here. Add the filter, and then you're gonna do crop and pad. All right. Doesn't matter what you name it. Right here. Now this is on the other one. It showed it. You could have done it visually. In the old version, you could do it visually and kind of crop it out. But this one doesn't let you do it. You got to actually do it by numbers. But I got a little cheat sheet for you. So I'm going to tell you what the numbers are. You do leave left, because the left is fine. Left and right are fine. So we're going to leave those at 0. And then I do the top at 85 and the bottom at 86. As you see, that cropped it out. Maybe let's try 86 on the top too. Yeah, do 86 on both of them. 85, 86. You can kind of play with it. Hit close. Close that out. Boom. Look at that. Square it up. Now my webcam's kind of, I like to make my webcam look similar to that widescreen. I forgot to do that, but there you go. See, look at that. So I have the video from Skype now right there. So that's my, this is the front facing one's my webcam, and the other one is my Skype. And then you can just play around with that, make that bigger, do whatever you want, and then you can add other scenes and stuff like that. And then I can transition that over, and boom, there it is. Easy as pie, eh? So hopefully that helps you guys out. Like I said, I'm gonna make another video on how to get the audio in, but this is just to get the video in. As you can see, it's pretty clean, depending on your connection and whatnot. But if you're sitting right next to each other, it's not a big deal. So that's an easy way to utilize another webcam on another system in OBS if you have it sitting right there. So hope that helps. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching my videos. I appreciate just all the comments, and if you could, because of the way YouTube is doing things now, I need 1,000 subscribers for that video to get monetized anymore. It was getting monetized. I actually hit $100. Took 3 years, but it was cool. It was cool getting a check for that. but now they're just going to turn it off because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, if this helped you out at any, if you want me to do more, just think about subscribing. I'm not going to beg, but if you guys, I would appreciate it. Hit a like, subscribe, tell your friends, anybody else you know who's in YouTube, and I'm going to try to do some more videos too to help you guys out in OBS. I really like OBS, so I'm going to kind of dig in and show you some hidden features and maybe things you didn't know. If I figure out something, I'll make a video on it, how to do it. So I appreciate it. See you next time. Bye.